From the north, south, east, and west, all women are being celebrated tonight at Music City Fight as they have defeated life situations. Good evening, I am T. Holmes, and we are reporting live from Fighters Gym 405 42nd Avenue North. Boxing Book Lunch Party, the fight for my life, boxing through chemo. So of course we have our woman of the hour, Kelly Motley. Kelly, the hour, the day has arrived. Tell us how you are feeling right now.
This is really surreal. I'm in this venue that was really just an old warehouse, and I saw Christy Hulbert, who is a former Olympic boxing coach. I saw her work and do all this work on transforming this gym. She made an offer to me about a year and a half ago to host my book party here.
Okay.
Could never have imagined how it was all coming together. And here we are tonight, and we've got some of the most talented musical artists in the country here. I'm so excited about Shanka Dukaray, who was in a Warner Brothers film about Elvis Presley. I heard her sing, and I think her voice the power and the soulfulness of her voice will transform the city of Nashville tonight. We have Sena Agbeko, who's one of the most incredible boxers from Ghana, and he will be a world champion one day, and we have Sena here as well.
Okay, yes, we will be talking with Shaka and Sena in just a little bit. But Kelly, I want to congratulate you on your night tonight. As you said, it's not just women being celebrated about breast cancer. We're celebrating all women, no matter what situations have tried to defeat you. So thank you for celebrating women tonight, okay?
Absolutely.
I congratulate you, wish you much luck and prosperous on your book, Kelly Motley, The Fight for Your Life, Boxing Through Chemo. Then Kelly, tell them where they can go to your website to purchase the book.
Yeah, so you can go to thefightformylife.com.
Okay, and that is thefightformylife.com to purchase Kelly Motley, The Fight for My Life, Boxing Through Chemo. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Tammy.
Before going any further, we would like to thank our sponsor for this event, Lauren Huffmaster, founder of Adventure Therapy. Lauren, we thank you so much for your generous offer. We will now be speaking with Angela Prophet, event manager, in just 1 second.
Thank you so much.
As we wait on Angela.
That are here to support Kelly and her book launch, for just her sharing her experience, and it's going to help so many people understand that if they are suffering from something or going through something that's really unexpected, that they'll have something to turn to know that they're not going through this alone. And so for me, when she first told me about this, I'm like, this is just the beginning.
Absolutely.
Of everything. Like,
Absolutely.
This is the launch, but we've got amazing people that are going to spar and box and singers, and oh my gosh, I heard them practicing.
I know.
It gives me chills.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom and I'm hot, look, burning up, fanning, but I'm like, okay, Shaka has a great voice.
Beautiful.
Thank you. But Angela, we thank you. Of course, myself and my media crew have been on the Google Dot. Everything is well planned, and again, like I said, the energy is great, the vibe is great, and so we look forward to a great night tonight. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Angela. We will have Shaka Dukaray that will be coming up in just 1 second. Now, as we spoke with Kelly, Kelly is a breast cancer survivor. And in the midst of her being a breast cancer survivor, she just wanted to celebrate women, not just women who are suffering from cancer, but whether it's a divorce, bankruptcy, loss of a job, loss of a loved one, whatever it may be, know and understand that your life is not over. One of the main points she made when she spoke on my podcast, so she talked about leaning into the opponent and taking your balance. That means lean into the opponent, and as you lean into the opponent, you take control. It's one thing if you lose the fight because it's your time, but it's another thing if you give up. Okay, so in the midst of leaning into the opponent, we want to lean into the opponent, take our balance. Whether we win or lose, we would not give up. Okay, so that was one of the major points she talked about. And then she also talked about how her taking boxing allowed her to be mental and emotionally equipped. And a lot of times going through things in life, our mental status will determine whether or not we're going to give the fight that's needed. So again, the Fight for My Life, you can go to thefightformylife.com, Kelly Motley, Boxing Through Chemo. But whatever your boxing is, you fill in that blank, whether it's divorce, bankruptcy, loss of a loved one, whatever it is, mental health. We're going to break all those chains and be determined that we would never give up to the fight. We may lose, and it's okay. Now, as we wait on Shaka Dukaray to come, a sister is burning up in here. I'm talking about my hair, my eyebrows, but I still be on, so don't y'all be laughing. But the energy is well. In just a few, we will see some boxing. We will hear some great singing. And as Shaka come in just 1 second, we will hear this ecstatic voice of Nashville, Tennessee. Again, we would like to thank our sponsor for the night, Lauren Huffmaster, founder of Adventure Therapy. She is the sponsor for Music City Fight, the Fight for My Life. Okay, so as Shaka is getting ready to come forward, we also have different people arriving, so we will be talking to several other different people in the next couple of minutes before the show starts at 6:30. So we have spoken with Kelly, we have spoken with Angela. GSD is her event planning company, Getting Shit Done. That means no procrastination none whatsoever. So I love that when she told me what the name was. We now welcome Shaka Dukaray. Shaka,
Hey T,
how are you?
glad to be here.
Yeah,
glad to be
likewise.
your fan.
Thank you. Man, let me tell you, I was in the bathroom, Shaka. I'm fanning,
Yes.
and one of your backup singers, we actually went to school together, and she said you went to Maplewood as well,
Yes,
right?
yes,
I did
ma'am.
too, so it means you
Okay.
came out a year before. She said you came out in 95?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes,
so we
ma'am.
look Panthers, but I
Half of
transferred.
Maplewood, if you could.
Well, but listen, I transferred and graduated from Glencliff, so I'm a coach, but
Okay,
still.
it's okay.
But it's okay. Now, as I was getting ready, burning up in the bathroom,
Yes, ma'am.
trying to make sure my brows not coming out,
Yes, ma'am.
I heard you rehearsing, and
Yes,
I'm like,
ma'am.
that doll is cutting the
On
rug.
purpose.
But on purpose, right? So, a local Nashville artist,
Yes.
Nashville,
yes, ma'am.
Tennessee,
Yes, ma'am.
who is featured in a Warner Brothers movie
Yes,
with Tom
ma'am.
Hanks,
Yes, ma'am.
Elvis, right?
Well, I don't know if that's going to be the official title.
Okay.
But that was certainly the working title, and it's certainly a biopic about Elvis. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a bio about Elvis right
Yes.
now. I guess it's in between of the title.
Yes.
But we have Shaka Dukaray.
Yes.
She's gonna be featuring in a Warner Brothers movie.
Yes.
But tonight you will be giving us the music for the night, right?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm going to be a part of it.
Okay.
And thanks to Kelly, she's allowing me and my friends to feature.
Okay.
But there's going to be much more music than myself, but I'll give the longest set.
Okay.
I think it's about a 30-minute set, so about 6 songs.
Okay.
And possibly an encore. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, what songs will you be singing tonight? What artists would you be featuring?
Thank you. We're going to open up with I'm Every Woman. We're going to get Shaka.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay.
And then we're gonna live our life like it's golden. You know, Jill Scott said that thing.
Yes.
So we're gonna respect that, and we're gonna do a little bit of "You Are My Friend."
Okay.
We're gonna do a little bit of "Respect."
Okay.
We're gonna do a little bit of Mariah Carey's "Hero."
Okay.
So we want to just to collect all kind of songs that are encouraging to women.
Absolutely,
you know, and,
absolutely.
Encompasses the theme of the night. The
Okay.
fight for our lives. Yes,
the fight for the fight for our lives.
Yes.
And one thing that I noticed, like, is just again not just about cancer survivors.
Yes.
Because a lady asked me in the bathroom, "Are you a cancer survivor?" I'm like, no, but we are women, so we're
Yes.
just celebrating each other
That's
in
it.
whatever form.
Yes, ma'am.
But I am grateful to be in your presence, a local Nashville artist we have here. So we look forward to you blowing the roof off tonight. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Tim.
All right. Now, as Shaka Duka Ray has told us, she will be giving us a lot of different versions of a lot of different artists to be able to support women in all and encourage all women, okay? So we will have Sina Akabeko coming in just a second. And so a professional boxer that's from Ghana. But I love the fact that although it's a women's event, we have men here as well too. And so therefore the energy is vibe. The atmosphere is vibrant. Now I'm slick burning up, but I got a fan blowing, but hey, I'm still cute, okay? But in the midst of all of that, we want to thank Kelly's sponsors, Lauren Huffmaster from owner and CEO of Advanced Therapy. That's owner and CEO of Advanced Therapy. We also like to thank Christy, which is one of two owners of this gym, and we will talk to her a little bit later, but she is an Olympic boxing trainer, women's boxing trainer, okay? So we'll talk to her in just a little bit. But as Senator Akabeko comes, before he comes, we will just continue to enjoy this vibrant. You will continue to get all the live updates from Real Talk with T. Holmes, and you can subscribe to my official YouTube channel at Tammy Holmes Real Talk, Facebook, Real Talk with T. Holmes podcast, and Instagram at Real Talk with T. Holmes. So now we have Senator Akabeko. Is that correct?
Akbeko.
Abeko. Okay,
Yes.
Abeko.
Yes.
Senator Abeko. Okay. So you are originally from Ghana.
Yes.
Okay. So I was reading your bio last night, Senator, and I was very amazed because I was enthused and I felt good because as young people, when we know what we want,
Yes.
like that gives us the fight to go after it. Okay, so tell me about in the beginning when you went to your parents and told you wanted to be a professional boxer.
My parents kind of always wanted the path for me. They wanted more of a, go to school, get a job, and then just, live a pretty normal, ordinary life. And I felt like I wanted more for myself, and I wanted something that I could do passionately, and I found it with boxing. I always did sports growing up, so I always wanted to do something professionally. And in Ghana, the options are very limited. It was either soccer or boxing, and I went with boxing. So I found that right before I started college, and I just ran with it.
Okay, so you say boxing and soccer. Soccer is not your thing, huh?
I liked it, but it's also a team sport. I'm a good team player, but when it comes to sports, I like the individual sports. Okay. So because I want it to be up to me.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. But look, just from a parent's note, do you have kids?
No, I don't have kids. Yeah.
Look, for on the defense of the parents, when we talk about wanting the kids to go to school, that's just a common thing. You want them to go get an education.
Yes.
But hey, we can't live our parents' life. Our parents can't live them. So I'm sure that your parents and your family are proud of you that you've been very successful professional middleweight boxer.
Yes. So my parents are definitely happy. Initially, they weren't like, they've always been indifferent, but now they're starting to come on board more and show more support. And they've always, I communicate back with them all the time. They live in Ghana, and it's nice to see the support coming from them. But yeah, everything is going pretty well right now, and I'm happy to be part of this event.
Yes. Okay. So let me ask you one question. How long does it take to get from Ghana to here?
It's an 11-hour flight, direct flight. Yeah.
11 hours.
It's a long flight.
I been done went to sleep 5-6 times, woke up, played in my hair, filled my eyebrows
But
in.
if you haven't been, I would encourage you to go. Check
Okay,
it out.
okay,
Yeah.
I have to get more information, okay?
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, as Kelly has invited us all, she talked a lot about training with you.
Yes.
And also, in your homeland, you had 15-0 knockouts?
Yes. So I
How did that feel?
I mean, it felt amazing with all the string of knockouts. You know, obviously it takes a lot of hard work, you know,
Yes.
determination, and that's what got me to that level. And when I got to 15-0, I didn't have any more anybody that wanted to fight, so I had to take it to the next level. And the next level was coming here to the U.S. So naturally, that was a path that was set for me, and I followed it, and I'm still here, still pursuing the dream of becoming world champion someday.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what, one of my slogans is, when you believe, you are unstoppable.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and put that in the atmosphere. You will.
Yes.
You already a
Yes, world champion.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Santa Ekbeko.
Yes,
Okay,
perfect.
I got it right.
Yes, you got it
Professional middleweight. And now your record overall is 24-2, right?
24-2 now. Yes.
Okay, 24-2. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you had 7 straight wins here in the
Yes.
United States, right?
Yes.
So are you ready to gear back up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I fought in Mexico about 3 weeks ago, and I won my first round knockout. So we're still looking at some possible dates here in the U.S. soon.
Okay.
And just get back to it, and hopefully we fight a top, contender, and then go from there. So the goal is to just keep fighting better opponents and winning and get to the top.
All right.
I'm trying to be the best in the world. so,
Absolutely.
yeah.
But look, you putting them hammers on them. Okay, so Santa Ekbeko,
Yes.
professional middleweight boxer from Ghana who has come here in the U.S. Record is 24-2, so
Yeah.
he's absolutely doing his thing. One thing that I want to encourage all our listeners that as parents, of course, he said that his parents wasn't more or less supportive in the beginning. They have now come on board,
Yeah.
and that is a great thing. So I'm
Yeah.
sure now that you feel more alive and more,
Absolutely, yeah. So, their support and encouragement means everything. So it just gives you peace of mind and gives you more drive and determination to follow your passion. So
Absolutely. Well, Senna, thank you for your time. I
Yes.
look forward. Will you be boxing tonight?
yes, I will be boxing tonight, maybe in about 30 minutes with Langston, who also has a prosthetic leg. He's basically, this guy's also. You should interview
Yeah,
him.
he's coming right up after you.
Yes,
So I hope
gonna
he's
come.
making his way over here
Yeah,
somewhere.
He should be here shortly. Yeah.
Okay. Is he already here? Have you seen him?
No, he's not here at the moment.
Okay.
I think he's going to be here at 7,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will move forward, but yes, if you see Langston, tell him make his way over to Real Talk with T. Holmes, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, now,
Nasty talk.
thank you so much, Dan. I definitely look forward to watching you on Fight. I don't have to make sure I keep up with the dates, okay?
Absolutely.
All right,
Thank
all right.
you so much, Miss Tammy.
Thank you. Take
All right,
care.
Have a good one.
Now, Santa Ekbeko has told us that in the beginning there was a dream from Ghana. It's only 2 sports, soccer and boxing. And in the midst of soccer and boxing, he chose boxing over it. Now that his parents are on board and they are in supportive of him, that makes all the difference in the world. As a parent, I do know that we can't live our children's life. It's the common thing to want them to go to school, get an education, have all this big elaborate thing. You definitely cannot survive without an education, but hey, I'm going to be supportive in whatever they do. So we want to thank again our sponsor for the evening, Lauren Huffmaster, the founder and CEO of Advanced Therapy. We will have Michelle Prentice, who is coming forward in just a second. But as Michelle is coming, we will again talk about the energy. We have people arriving. Earlier today, it was pouring down, raining, and I'm like, okay, God, I know you're going to let it clear out. The rain sometimes will slow people coming in, but hey, it cleared out. We have food trucks here. I think they have sushi on the food truck, but we have books for sale. You can go to thefightformylife.com, Kelly Motley. And again, we are here on 42nd Avenue North, 405, Music City, The Fight for My Life. And I just feel good as a woman. I feel, first of all, forever grateful that Real Talk with T. Holmes was chosen to do the pre-shows. And again, as Shaka told us, we will hear a lot of great music tonight. In just a few, we will see some people boxing. you know, getting a fight on, and I'm sure Senna, he might knock whoever out. He got 15-0 straight knockouts. Record is 24-2. So we are waiting for Michelle Prentice to come forward, wherever she's at. But in the meantime, a girl is trying to stay cool in here, okay, because it's hot, and I'm trying to make sure that Harriet make sure that my eyebrows stay on, okay. So we are just waiting. The event is 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and in the midst of it being 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. we would then go forward, okay. Okay, and just thank you. In just 1 second, we will take a quick break and we will be right back. Thank you. From the north, south, east, and west, all women are being celebrated tonight at Music City Fight as they have defeated life situations. Good evening. Welcome back. I am T. Holmes. We are reporting live from the Fighters Gym, 405 42nd Avenue North. Boxing book launch party, the fight for my life. Boxing through chemo. Now, sister is burning up in here, so you have to excuse my hair and brows, makeup. But in the meantime, we have Michelle Prentice that's here. Michelle, I am grateful that you are here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
But I was reading your bio, and it may mention hailed as one of the greatest voices that has never been heard. So again, I know that you did a couple of recordings with BB and CC Winan, the Judge Sisters, just to name a few. So give us a little bit more about your background.
Well, I started singing when I was 4.
Okay.
I got myself in a little group called Small World Entertainers without my parents knowing.
Okay.
They thought I was just playing at my neighbor's house, but we were actually rehearsing.
Now, excuse me. Now, how old was you during that time?
I was 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So how?
they were my neighbors down the street.
Okay.
And my father owned a restaurant, Italian. I'm half Italian, half Mexican.
Okay.
And we owned a restaurant, and in the restaurant there was a stage, and there was a band, a live band. And I remember because I was 3, and I remember pointing, going, "That's what I want to do."
Okay.
And so I got myself into a little group called Small World Entertainers, and I was in that group for several years. And at 7, I got my first solo. And once I got my first solo, I didn't want to sing with a band anymore, or in the group. So I started on my own, and my dad became my manager.
Okay. Now, Michelle, listen. 3 years old.
Yeah.
Your dad has a restaurant. Now, where are you originally from?
Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her dad has a restaurant with a live band. She points, okay, this is what I want to do. So basically she spoke her career into existence. That's the power of the tongue.
Absolutely.
At the age of 3, her and her neighbors started a group at 4 without her parents knowing. And how many of it was
Well,
in
it was already started. There were a bunch of kids, maybe about 20 kids.
that was in that one group?
Ages range from 5 or 4 until 12.
Okay.
And then Becky Kill, she was the head of it. She taught us to sing harmony. She taught us stage presence. She taught us, and she sang lead, and we sang behind her.
Okay.
And so it was just a great. We got to tour to Disneyland, and we sang at different places, and so we got a lot of good experience.
Okay. Now you said at the age of 7,
Yeah.
you did the Beyonce and Destiny Child, right? Okay.
Exactly.
So what happened after you broke off at the age of 7?
My father had cancer. Actually, he had cancer from the time I was 3 years old. I didn't know him well. I only knew him with cancer, and so he was kind of wanting to help me with my career before he passed.
Okay.
And so he became my manager, and I got a manager in California.
Okay.
And I did a few things in California, but he was a little too sick to kind of go back and forth. So basically, he died when I was 10, and I just kind of had a band and started doing my own thing, and little by little, just started working as a musician, as a singer.
Okay, so it sounds like it's been a great adventure for you.
Yes.
Now we see, as we have Michelle Prentice here, the show is now about to start, so we will go back and forth and then finish the rest of our interviews. But Michelle, tell us a little bit, you work with BB Winans and Winan Judge, and just to name a few. So how did that come about?
Well, when I moved to Nashville from Phoenix, I lived in Phoenix and I sang in a show there. When I moved here, I didn't really know a lot of people, but my husband's a musician and a producer.
Okay.
And so he introduced me to some people, and once they heard me sing, they started hiring me to do shows.
Okay.
So we were I sang with a man named Marcus Hummon, who wrote God Bless the Broken Road and Cowboy Take Me Away, and he's a big time songwriter here. And we did a show in Ryman, and he wrote Only Love.
Okay.
That Winan Judge sang, and so I got to sing back up with her, and that's how I've kind of gotten to do a lot of really cool things while raising my 3 children. And so my career has been very interesting, wonderful things, but also my main thing was raising my children.
Oh, absolutely. Now, as a mother job is never done. So I know that's like I have kids, they play sports, hairstylists behind a chair. Now podcasters, so I know how that is to being all over the world. So tell us tonight, we will be hearing from you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of songs will we be hearing tonight?
Well, I'm just going to do one song.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites by Alita Adams called Get Here.
Called who?
Get Here.
Get Here? Okay,
You're
Get
probably
Here.
too young for that song.
Yeah,
You're probably too young. young.
She said I'm too young. Yeah, I've never heard it. Get Here?
Get Here, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Okay. All right. So you'll be going up a little bit after Shaka, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no. Shaka's going last, isn't she?
Uh-huh.
I think she's going last. I'm going, I think, second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break because the show is about to start and I actually have to speak about Kelly's book. So we will be right back. We'll talk with T. Holmes. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job.
You. Thank you.
Oh, good.
We have to. If you see, if you see.
Is that not right? Y'all
Am I on?
Thank you for letting me be here.
No.
page 72 to 194, oh my God, it requires guts, determination, stamina, discipline. And we may think, well, this book isn't for me because I'm not a Kelly. Look at Kelly, I'm not a Kelly. I wish in ways I couldn't be like Kelly. You know, John takes Kelly to Paris, buys her pretty little, Parisian bralette, the diamonds on the top. My husband, he buys me a shirt from Cracker Barrel and says, honey, I hope you like it. You know, Kelly's wearing her Jimmy shoes, I don't know how to say the word, and I'm wearing 2 white Crocs with my son. You know, you do steals my shoes. Yeah. My husband says, hey, let's go have fun. We're at the creek with fold-out chairs in the yard. That's what we're doing. So you may think this book doesn't apply to me because I'm not Kelly. I don't have a John. I don't have a team. What I'm going to share with you is if you want to make some changes in your life, this is the book for you. And maybe you know someone that needs a change, and they're on page 72 as well. Prostrate, arms to the side, looking up, and they're stuck. And I'm going to share with you a story about my father. My father's a very well-respected surgeon. And he had a stroke. And he just wanted one more award in his life. And that award was the Gold Award for dermatology, for mastery of dermatology. He says to my brother, am I going to be able to walk across the stage in San Francisco and get my award? I don't want to be in a wheelchair. And how many of us felt like we're not going to be accepted? My butt's too big, I'm not smart enough, whatever we're thinking. My brother said, hey, Dad, the doctor says you're going to be in a wheelchair. He said, then throw me over the bridge. Because there's a problem with that, Dad. We're in Grosse Pointe. And we're near a lake. We're not even near Golden Bay Bridge. So it's not going to happen. 3 days later, I get a call from the nurse and they say, your father's dying. He's like, Lael. I'm like, Dad. But actually didn't do that. See, my name used to be Linda. I was named after a hurricane. And then they named me Lael. Then I came to the South and had a syllable and they called me Lael. So I'm willing to answer anything. He said, my father, what happened was, he died. And I said, how does that happen? He said, you can actually will yourself to die. This book is about new beginnings. This book is about reinventing yourself. This book is about moving left to right. It's work for me. One day you may be on page 72 and wanting to get to page 194. And I've got the skills in that book for you. Thank you so much for letting me be here.
Thank you, Ms. Stone. You're wonderful and marvelous. Give her a hand, please. A book about struggling against adversities of all kinds. You know what? This is a party. And there's something going to happen right now that Kevin didn't know. Kevin, are you ready, my man? Hit it one time. Hey folks, here's a story about Kelly the writer. She was a lonely fighter. She was the roughest, toughest frail. Kelly had a heart as big as a whale. And hard. Whoa! Howdy, hey! Sippy now. She messed around with the two sons. He kept running around with 2 sons. All named Cleo. His household needed a